and a crisis of confidence in business. These all point to some significant changes in the role people expect business to play in the world. Those of us in leadership positions have a responsibility to recognize this and to see an extraordinary opportunity. There is absolutely no conflict between working to solve big societal problems and delivering value to shareholders. What this means for Walmart is that our purpose of saving people money so they can live better. It starts with low prices, but it doesn't end there. It extends to being a leader on the issues that matter to our customers, like how we take care of our world and of each other. That's why we're working to make a difference in health and wellness for our associates as well as our customers, on environmental sustainability, both inside our operations and with the products we sell, and on expanding opportunity for our suppliers, for our diverse communities, and for the more than 2 million men and women who work in our stores and clubs around the world. Of course, we can't do any of this alone. Real and lasting change happens when we work with others toward pragmatic solutions. We constantly talk with community leaders, with government officials, academic experts, and non-government organizations. We're grateful for the roles they've all played in helping us become a better company. And we'll work hard to broaden and deepen those relationships. Let me give you just one example. As some of you may know, last fall we hosted more than 1,000 suppliers, Chinese officials, and non-government organizations in Beijing. And we did it with the purpose of setting higher expectations and bold goals for building a more environmentally and socially responsible supply chain. It was an important first step in creating new ways for us to work together across the industry. There was nowhere better than China for that vision to take root. With the world's largest population, a dynamic economy, and a vibrant manufacturing hub, we're confident that China will be at the forefront in bringing about the kind of change we talked about, and the kind of change we're already seeing today. But perhaps most important to our summit was a Chinese government that made sustainability a priority. We're working with leaders in China and on every continent to bring about a stronger future for our business and for the world. I hope we can turn to the C100 and to each of you as a partner in the process. As I understand it, the theme of tonight's gala is Learn from the Past, Create the Future. What rich histories our nations can draw from, and what a tremendous future lies before us all. This is the time for a new era of partnerships. And as we learn together and we innovate together, we will succeed together. Thank you, and have a wonderful evening.
To accept the C100 Award for Business Excellence on behalf of Walmart are Wan Ling Martello, Senior Vice President, Chief Financial Officer, and the Strategy for Walmart International, and Michael Fung, Senior Vice President, Finance and Strategy at the Walmart Corporate Office. Please welcome them.
Walker.
Sorry.
Okay.
You've got that little dress.
To introduce our final award of the evening is a distinguished attorney and crime fighter. She's approachable but tough. Deborah Wong Yang was the first Asian American woman to serve as a United States Attorney for the Central District of California.
She's since served on the Presidential Corporate Fraud Task Force, on the Los Angeles Superior Court, and as supervising judge of the Hollywood Court. And she's currently partner with the firm of Gibson, Dunn, and Crutcher. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Deborah Wong Yang.
Evening, everyone. And now we're coming to a fantastic moment, the final honoree of the evening. This woman is certainly an overachiever, and I say that in the best sense. She's one of a new generation of young, dynamic Fortune 500 CEOs. Indra Krishnamurthy Nooyi was born in Chennai, India. Educated at the Madras Christian College, the Indian Institute of Management in Calcutta, and the Yale School of Management, she started her U.S. career as a management consultant with the Boston Consulting Group before joining Motorola and then ABB. She joined PepsiCo in 1994, becoming president and chief financial officer in 2001. In 2006, she became president and CEO, and in 2007, chairman and CEO of one of the world's leading food and beverage companies with annual revenues of more than $43 billion. Indra Nooyi ranked third on the 2008 Forbes magazine list of the world's 100 most powerful women, and she was named the #1 most powerful businesswoman in the world in 2006, 2007, and 2008 by Fortune magazine. She was also listed in Time magazine as one of the 100 most influential people in 2007 and 2008. And in 2008, Ms. Nooyi was named one of America's best leaders by U.S. News and World Report. In her spare time, she serves on the board of several organizations, including the International Rescue Committee, Catalyst, and Lincoln Center for the Performing Arts. She also chairs the U.S.-India Business Council. Her friend, former Secretary of State Henry Kissinger, once described her as a wild New York Yankees fan. This is certainly a lady who is passionate about everything she does. Let us please welcome to the stage the recipient of the Committee of 100 Asian American Achievement Award, Indra K. Nooyi.
Thank you, Deborah. Good evening, everyone. Hundreds of years ago, Wang Shiji wrote that true happiness was sharing a drink and a poem with friends in an orchid pavilion, in the lofty mountains, amid tall bamboo, alongside a clear, rapid stream in which partygoers could float their wine cups. I must confess that my working life does not afford me moments like that. But I think today I feel some of the same contentment. It truly is an honor to be invited here among such a distinguished group. This evening is especially special to me, and this is the closest I can get to Wang Shiji's definition of happiness. I am among so many friends. I have the privilege of addressing so many individuals who have helped strengthen the relationship between the United States and China. And I have the truly humbling experience of being in the company of great honorees, of being recognized along the likes of my dear friend, Dr. Henry Kissinger, Dr. Brzezinski, Senator Inouye, and Mr. Michael Duke. I'm also critically aware of the important work you do as a group. A productive relationship with China is vital to the prosperity of the nation. It is also vital to the future of my great company, PepsiCo. Modern business is all about adapting to the very many markets in which we now operate. PepsiCo has been in China for over 30 years, but we never stop learning. In June, I plan to spend a few weeks in China. It's an opportunity for me to deepen my understanding of the Chinese people and your long and rich culture. I want in particular on that trip for the Chinese people to get to know something of PepsiCo as a company. My unwavering focus as CEO is to ensure that PepsiCo is a model company for the 21st century, embodying something we call performance with purpose. The relationship of a company to its host society must always be one of mutual advantage. Perhaps not all companies have in all countries and at all times remember that fact, but it is something we at PepsiCo constantly keep in mind.